NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Welcome back to the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs, the Tour Championship. Rich Lerner for EA Sports, alongside my good friend Frank Nobilo. Happy to be here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. It was established back in 1913. It was the course that the young Bobby Jones grew up and learned the game on. Designed by Donald Ross, we're getting set for the tournament action here again today. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3.
Should be safely on deck.
That will be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
That birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. Another short par 4 here at the Tour Championship. East Lake Golf Club with a FedEx Cup on the line. The 12th is only 391 yards. What do you make of this hole, Frank?
It's a nice little downhill par 4, Rich, going all the way back down towards East Lake itself. And another positional hole off the tee, leaving just a short iron in, but very deceptive green to read. It's actually fairly flat. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. Nice putt for birdie. Good birdie right there and good score. How about 8 under for the tournament? Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, and another good par 4. The 13th is 476 yards, and once again a classic Donald Ross green sloping from back to front. And really, that makes positioning so critical. Need to get the ball in play off the tee here, have a chance to put the ball in the right spot, and then maybe have a go at 3. 315. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Lost that one just a little bit to the right, but it is not too bad. This one just requires a little bit of focus. That was well judged, wasn't it? Straightaway par 4 here at East Lake in the Tour Championship. The 14th, 442 yards.
Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
Hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that hole location. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. This is a 22-foot putt. Dropping a shot here late in the round, Frank, with that bogey at the 14th. drop shot and a dropped position on the leaderboard.
This game's never about being perfect. It's about being resilient.
So through 54 holes, a really good position inside the top 5 with 1 round to go.
Yeah, and those handful of players that we're looking at, Rich, they certainly have looked the best players this week, which makes tomorrow look like a real thriller.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Tour Championship. Welcome to the permanent home of the Tour Championship, where the likes of Brandt Snedeker, Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, Bill Haas, Henrik Stenson, and Billy Horschel took the title, and the $10 million prize that goes with the FedEx Cup. Designed by Donald Ross and played by the greatest players in the game. This is Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo in the booth for EA Sports. Let's jump down to the action. See if they can deliver another solid strike here. Second shot at the 14th. Get down. Lay down. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, yeah, birdie, Frank, and another shot closer.
Sniffing in the right direction.
There are just 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars, the 15th. It is only 525 yards, and if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle.
Oh, they've had some meat behind it.
Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. And he'll do better this time, it looks like. Kind of a tricky read. Birdie putt coming up. A bogey on this hole yesterday. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Players now arriving at the 16th hole. 481-yard par 4. And Frank, the pressure is really starting to mount here in the final round of the Tour Championship.
Oh, you can smell that $10 million right now. You can also see that fairway shrinking. Notice the look of those 4 bunkers down the left. The fairway gets narrower and narrower the further you go down. You can try and fly past them, but this is going to be another one where the tee shot's downhill and the second shot.
Frank, playing downhill, you always want to take less club. Go ahead and hit the ball a little harder. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. And he has it for birdie. Final round of the Tour Championship, just a couple of holes to play. 455-yard par 4 17. Frank, it is a big moment, and it is a tough par 4.
And it's a big stage with all that water on the left, so you're well aware where you don't want to go. And if you don't notice those 3 bunkers on the right, you've got to have a look at your yardage book, because they'll easily come into play if you just bail out to the right. This requires simply your best tee shot and an equally good second shot.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Par yesterday, now for birdie. Good putt. Frank, here we are, the final hole of the final round of the final event of the FedEx Cup season.
Yeah, this is it. They give you a little bit of a reprieve. You wouldn't think you could do too much damage on this. But if you have to make 3 to win, and that's to win everything, there's much easier holes to play than this.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track.
I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Not par.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. And getting ready for the putt. Don't leave it short. Wow. This for double bogey.
Rich had the luxury of shots in hand.
That has to feel so good. A big championship victory.